Welcome to episode 13 of Children in the Basement, live from the apocalypse. Today, we're missing a member. Taurus isn't here, but we still got the main crew. We're going to talk about music and anything else under the sun that catches our interest. So, without further ado, I'm your host, Karson, with Ben and Manny. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's up?
Manny, we're waiting.
What's up?
There we go. And let's get right in. So, the first thing we got today, is a softball. It's a softball topic, softball question. We're just starting it off. What's your favorite music genre? And that's like reggae, electronic. That might be a genre. I feel like it's not. I feel like it has a different name. But rock, hard rock, metal, heavy metal, soft rock, classical. Low key, everyone I know hates on jazz, but throughout these past couple weeks or months, I guess, since school started, I've probably listened like upwards of 20 hours of jazz music just on repeat on my computer. Anyways. Manny, what is your favorite music genre?
Honestly, right now has to be some rock. I'm not gonna lie.
Like we say rock, like give us a song name or a band that the rock is part of, because
All right,
rock covers
all right. So the genre
everything.
and song is rock, and the song would be Monster, and the rock band would be Skillet. So Skillet, yeah.
Skillet. Actually,
Skillet.
more and more you keep on saying it, I'm pretty sure Jeff told us about Skillet in like 7th grade.
I think I've ever heard of that band.
You never heard of Skillet? It was either Jeff or maybe I think he talked about it on the radio in the first couple times we went on, but I've heard of it. But I thought you were talking about Skrillex. Do you guys know who Skrillex is?
No,
You do, right? Are you serious?
Nope.
no, I'm serious. I
All
don't
right.
know
Well,
who that
after
is.
the show, I'm gonna plug you on. I'm gonna plug you up with Skrillex. But anyways, Ben, what's your favorite music genre?
I like all kinds of music genres. I mean, like rap, pop, um, any type of rock, whatever. But right now, I'm probably like acoustic folk music.
Folk music.
Like, I don't know how to explain. It's just like acoustic guitar and singing, basically.
Is it
I,
singing fast and kind of like a banjo, like someone singing a banjo, or is it kind of like slow and kind of
like
melancholy?
it's slow. It's not like banjo and there's like the guy blowing in the like the moonshine bottle or anything like that.
Right now, because I'm like Ben, I'm basic. I remember when everyone like had their own like everyone that I knew just listened to rap. Every other genre of music they just like despise. But now if you ask anybody what their favorite genre of music is, like just out on the street, they'll say, "Well, I listen about everything." Like, no, you don't. You do not listen to heavy metal. I can promise you this. But Ben, I'm pretty sure you actually do listen to heavy metal.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at my playlist right now, I have just one playlist. It's like 75 songs or something. There's like rap, heavy metal,
Yeah.
classic rock, folk music, all kinds of stuff. Just like all my favorite songs combined.
That's I just like all my like songs are like that, and I just have them on Spotify. I got like, shoot, I forgot his name, but it's Al Green, Love and Happiness by Al Green. It's like a jazz type of song, I would say. Got some Fleetwood Mac on there. I had some, not Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach. I had Papa Roach on there. I got him off there because that was just a little too intense. But if I like had like if I had to like pick a genre that's my favorite genre of music like throughout time, because right now like you go through phases of music, but I think if I could only listen to one, it would have to be reggae. Like I feel like I really just relate to reggae music, and I feel like 85% of the time I'm just like this like bursting person. Like I just want to what's it like I don't know if it was remixed by Bob Marley, but the song was "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Like that was like my theme song for like a cool 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really do anything. It's like, oh, you got ran over by a car. Well, that sucks. It's kind of whole. outlook on things, like can't really change anything, so just don't worry about it. But anyways, little off topic I'm getting here.
Wait,
If wait,
let's
what?
go let's go back to when you were talking about how people are like, oh yeah, I listen to pretty much anything. Like I listen
Yes.
to rock or rap. Not to be a hater or anything, but so many people say that, and it's like, oh really? Like, what's your favorite rock band? And they're like Nirvana.
Oh, um,
They
I think
can
it's
name like
always
two
funny because
songs.
when people say that, you'll ask like, oh, what about country? And like, oh no, not country. This is not
Yeah.
country. And low key, I used to like, I grew up only listening to country, and I was like, this is really nice. That's all I listened to. And then I went, I'd already been to school, but I changed schools in Antioch, and then country was not cool. Listen to rap, and the rap that was out was Kendrick Lamar and Macklemore. But I just went straight towards Macklemore because Thrift Shop was just so amazing.
Yeah.
And no, everybody hated country, but even I came back to it lately, and because I hated country up until I guess it would be 2018, because you know what Hard Knocks is, the TV show Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
Oh, you do?
I think
Okay.
so.
Well, Hard Knocks is a TV show where they record an NFL team summer camp, like a really bad NFL team summer camp, so they like see what they do over the summer.
Yeah.
And there was this rookie quarterback, and all the rookies had to go up and sing karaoke, and he sang the song by John Denver. I'm not sure of the title. It's either "Take Me Home" or "Take Me Home, Country Roads" or "Country Roads." It's one of those. I'm pretty sure it's "Take Me Home, Country Roads." But he started singing that song, and I was like, "Wow, that is an amazing song." And I just like went down a rabbit hole. Now I'm listening to Brooks and Dunn again because I used to have that whole album on lock. Neon Moon, Maria, ugh, Garth Brooks. Have you ever heard Thunder Rolls? I think it's called Thunder Rolls.
No.
That's a good one. I kind of like country because sometimes I don't like country like in the same way I don't like rap, like in the way where it's like meaningless. Like I'm not gonna listen to your country music if it's just about rolling your windows down and chewing tobacco. Like
Yeah.
this means nothing to me. But that's like how all music is. Like if there's no like meaning behind it, I don't really listen to it. I deleted all my songs that were kind of like that. But Manny, you said you liked rock as a genre. But if you had
Yeah.
to like pick a genre that kind of like defines you as a person, like today, what would it be?
Uh, shoot. Honestly, probably rap.
You
Yeah.
think you think your rap defines you?
Yeah, like some rap does. It just like depends on the artist.
Okay. You on like slow, kind of sad rap or
Hell no, like Eminem. Eminem. Like, when they, what's it called, like rap so fast and everything when he does. Like, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
like you have ADHD?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Dang.
Ben, what about you?
Something I don't really know. A whole like a genre that I've probably listened to my whole life is just like classic rock.
Classic
Just
rock.
like the music from like the 90s, like to the 70s, like all that stuff. That's what I've always grown up listening to. And I still listen to it today, even though I like kind of tear off and I go into other genres and stuff. That's probably the one that defines me.
Okay, okay. I always get clowned for this, but when I see like a new TV show or like a new song, my like ability to be a good critic like goes out the window. Like if I hear a new song, it's automatically the best song I've ever listened to. And then when I hear the next song a week from now, it's better than the last song, and it's again the best song. And same with like TV shows. Like I think I actually said on here, Cobra Kai is like one of the best TV shows of all time. Like it's not. It's pretty good, but it's not the best show of all time. Like that's left up the blacklist. You know what I mean? But where was I going with this? I had something in mind. Not even gonna lie to you. All
Maybe
right, we're gonna
talk
have to
about
scrap.
like how you think something is like, or some band or genre is the best, but then
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
wasn't gonna talk about this, but I totally lost where I was going.
Yeah.
Side effect concussions. But next up, we got. Is there a band or even song that you like overrated just for like the time you were listening to? Like, and not like, oh, well, I thought Without Me by Eminem was a 9, but it's actually an 8.5. Like this song you thought was
Oh,
godly, and then you realize 2 years later this song was actually terrible.
yes. I know. All right, so my song right now, to answer your question right now, has to be Gundam Style. Remember that song? That song
You
was
thought that
like,
song was good?
hey, honestly, honestly, like back then, like when I first listened to, it, oh, all right, this song's all right, and then like a year later, oh heck, no, this song's terrible, and I
It's
never
not
play
even
this song ever again.
like I'm a proponent of listening to songs that aren't in English, even if you don't understand the language. But like that one didn't even really sound good. It was just kind of and like I don't know. I'm not gonna validate this claim, but I was on the radio. I mean, not on the radio. I was listening to the radio, and it like this guy was like talking about PYSI or PYI. I don't know what his name was, but he was like, yeah, this band has a ton of terroristic lyrics and stuff. And I was like, no, they don't. They're literally just sitting here doing the little, what was it called? I'm not sure the name of the dance was. Do you guys remember the actual name? Was it just called Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style?
I think so.
Yeah,
They're just sitting here dancing around like there's nothing. It's just hate, bro. Because was he from North Korea?
yeah,
He was from North Korea,
yeah,
actually. Yeah, what about you, Ben?
So you guys know the band Slipknot?
yeah.
Like
Slipknot? I've
super,
definitely heard of it.
definitely like a super heavy metal band. Well, I was listening to it one day and I was like, man, like I was just super vibing with heavy music, like these for like 2 or 3 weeks and stuff. And I was listening to them a lot, and I even bought like a poster and stuff to hang up on my wall.
Oh,
And then I was like, oh, like this is so sick. And then like 2 weeks later, like I was like, God, this sucks. I was just I was like, why did I just buy merchandise and like listen to them for so long? Like, I mean, like some of their songs aren't bad, but it's like you really got to be in like want to listen to heavy music. So
have you guys do you guys listen to I'm not even sure what this is called actually. Indie rock?
yeah,
You know where the Bright Eyes are? Bright Eyes?
no, there's so many indie rock bands though.
Dude. I watched Friday Night Lights and they had this song called Devil Town. And like the only reason I put it on my playlist is because they played it twice in the show. Like it was throughout different seasons, but I was binge watching it and it kind of like caught me that they like played it twice. Like no show does that. No show plays the same song twice. That's like you can't do that unless it's your theme song. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a simple little. It's like the simplest song. But I thought it was like godly. But listening to it now, it's not like that good. But I mean, it's still kind of a reminiscent song, if that's even the right terminology. But I think the song for me being like, oh wow, I think the song is just amazing. It's not really that good would probably be. I got them all right here. Man, All My Loving by the Beatles. Like I thought that song was like the best song when I found it, and like now I can't even listen to it. Like I don't even know if I overplayed it too much or what. Do you guys know what song I'm talking about?
No.
No.
Here. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. That song. But I don't know. I used to like the bit like I don't know. I go in this like whole like it's not even a phase. Like it's just my thing. It's like I think I'm like this worldly person. Like I need to listen to the Beatles because that's what like worldly people do. Worldly people like the Beatles. You know, you ever feel like that? Like you just gotta do these things that don't kind of fit.
Well,
Uh,
not really for me.
I don't know. I try to like forcefully. it's like kind of try to like force my horizons to grow. Like I'm not really trying to just broaden my horizons in the normal sense. Like I'm completely content with what I'm doing musically, but like I feel like I just need to expand. Like I don't know. I've had a lot of phases. I think everyone's had like a lot of different phases over coronavirus, like what you did. But one of my biggest phases and my latest phases is I was um, down this rabbit hole, and I found this guy who all he does is critique music. Like he's just a music critic. His name is Fantano. You guys ever watch him?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes or
watch
no?
it.
No.
You have watched Fantano,
I think so.
dude. I watched. I don't know. Over a week, it's 24 hours in a day, 5 hours a day over like 3 weeks, just watching his critiques of songs. And I like felt like I was this music critic. Like I would like listen to songs. I'm like, the trumpets in this song really bring it together. Like even though never before I'd ever thought of this. But back to the main point. Have you guys had any like weird little phases or things you've picked up during coronavirus? Manny will go with you.
Let's see. Weird little phases. I don't know. Probably what's it called? Since like before coronavirus, like I was never on my computer. But like now, like I'm on my computer like a lot recently. I don't know why. It's just probably because like it's in front of me and everything, and that's what I'm mostly on. But yeah.
What about you, Ben?
For me, like 2 months into coronavirus lockdown, I always had like a guitar in my room and I barely knew how to play it. Like I barely knew any songs, and those songs that I did know how to play were like very simple and easy. And then I just picked it up again, and I learned so much more than I knew before. Now I can play like fingerstyle guitars on like, and I know my chords and stuff. So
Well,
it's kind of what
I
I've
think.
done.
Oh, continue.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I remember when coronavirus started and everybody was talking about like the mental health aspect of it and like how it's gonna detriment your mental health. I kind of like I was like, if coronavirus like is really detrimental to your mental health, like that's a problem because you're just living in your own head for. I thought it was gonna be like a month. We're going on 8 months, 9 months. I think we just passed 8 months. We're going on 9. It's crazy. But have you like discovered like because in the beginning of the school year when we started this podcast, we were talking about like what we wanted to do and everyone was clueless. Have you become like more aware or have you actually made a decision about what you want to do in the future? Has coronavirus helped you in that way? Ben?
Uh, no, I think that's just because like been lazy and not really looking into it or reading into it.
It's valid. What about you, Manny?
Honestly, I feel like it changed. Like, I don't know if I want to do welding now because, like, you know how what's called like colleges and everything. Oh, like, or trade schools. Oh, you have to go and like, for me, it would make sense if you go inside of a college or what's called a trade school and like you practice welding, all right, to become certified or whatever. But like now that like I think you have to do it online now and everything. And how are you gonna practice welding from like
There's no
online?
way. I don't
Like
know. I'm not an
that.
expert, but I think they'll let an exception for welding. I'm like,
But like, what's it called? I'm just like thinking about it, but I know that's what I want to do for my career is welding. But I had that idea for a long time now. But yeah,
I used to like I
After
don't even know when I stopped. I think it was like I stopped in like sophomore year, but like ever since I can remember to like sophomore year, I wanted to be a firefighter because I don't know. And like I just like gripped onto it because like that's what every little kid grips onto, like firefighter, policeman, astronaut, lawyer, doctor, those type of things. And the only reason I didn't change is because like my cousin changed like his idea all the time. And we were like in third grade, and I was like, wow, you're really indecisive. I'm not gonna be indecisive. So I just like picked this. And I don't know. But last year and this year, I've been like going all over the place. Like last year, I was like, man, I'm a president in the making. Like I'm just like this political icon. I could be the next Bernie Sanders, except I don't want to be Bernie Sanders. But yeah, it turns out that degree, if you're not a politician, you make no money. So it's not what we're gonna do. But lately, I've been going back and forth, and I went back to firefighters. But my friend, like, I trust this person, right? Like, I trust this person. And the problem we run into, this is totally off topic, not kind of, the problem we run into is like they'll lie sometimes as a joke, but there will be no social cues. So I was talking about like being a firefighter in Europe, and she was like, "Oh wait, you know there's no firefighters in Europe, right?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, there's no firefighters in Europe. They're all government appointed officials." And I was like, "What?" So I pretty much gave up being a firefighter just because she said that. But that's off topic. You know, they don't even make that much money where I want to go. But now I've come to the conclusion because I've been looking all over, and I think what I'm gonna try to do, because I want to talk, whatever job I want to go into, I want to talk for surely. I think I'm gonna try to be a personal trainer because like that's my thing. Like I myself am not like this personal trainer yet, but it could happen soon. But I want to be a personal trainer in my spare time and a chiropractor. That's what I want to do. What do you think?
Interesting.
What do you think? I don't know. That's kind of it's kind of mean. I probably shouldn't say that. What if this like comes back to me? But I don't know. I just feel like the weirdest part will be like touching everybody's back. I don't know why. Well, I guess they do more touch your back. Because like when I went to the chiropractor one time, this dude like put my knee, like I'm laying on my back, and he put like my right knee on my like left chest bone, and he pretty much just like fell on it, and so my whole back went. It's kind of
Oh,
crazy. And
that's
like I don't
crazy.
know, I feel like the scariest part of the job because I keep on thinking about it. Like they always crack your neck, and like it's not like subtle. Like they'll do it like how they break necks in the movies. And I'm like, what if I break someone's neck, dude? Like that's kind of crazy. Like
Hey,
I don't know.
fired.
I'm a big proponent of like turning your like you should just turn yourself in when you do something wrong. But it's like if I broke some little kid's neck who had like a sore back and neck from like a soccer game, I would be gone. That would be so crazy. There's probably people who have done this, who have just broken people's necks. I'm just trying to do the normal chiropractic methods. I don't know. But I feel like also that I want to do chiropractic. I want to go into chiropractics is because like I want to move places. I feel like you don't really need a language. You know, it's kind of just like there's different methods of chiropractics all over, and you just pick them up. It's like most of them work, right? But anyways, really off topic. We're gonna get back on topic, and we'll get off again. But our next thing is, if you could play an instrument, what would it be? Mine, because another one of my phases was I was watching a show called The Fosters, and the main character like went to Juilliard for the piano. I tried to play the piano. I think I'd play the piano would be pretty cool. It's kind of that's a nice melody, I guess I would say. Good sound. What about you, May?
Honestly, what instrument I would play? Probably a turntable. I'm freaking be a DJ at a party, you know what I'm saying? And just like,
Mm,
and just run that table.
Wait, if you played the piano, what would you like? What songs would you learn?
dude, honestly,
Some church
what's
music.
I would learn
Beethoven?
I'm not sure what song it is. No, not Beethoven. I'm not going that way. I want to be the piano player for Sam Smith. I love uh, their songs. I think being inclusive today.
What about
I
some
love
Elton
them.
John?
Huh?
What
Elton
about some,
John.
some
That's
Elton
that's
John?
intense, bro. I don't know what he has. Like it was like it's not a disease, but it's like this thing where you could like hear music and play it. Like that is crazy. Because like I learned about this when watched Rocket Man. Like imagine hearing somebody like across the room tap their pencils or like tap something on the desk. and imagine like they had like a book, a pencil, and you could just recreate this just by like listening to it. Craziest thing I've ever heard of. But yeah, I'd play like the songs for Sam Smith and iCarly theme songs. I'm pretty sure you could do that on like, I'm not sure what type of piano it's called, like dun, 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 like that. What about you, Ben? Oh, you play the guitar. What songs would you play if you could play them? Like, what songs do you want to play very badly?
Me?
Yeah,
On what?
because aren't you gonna play the guitar?
Oh yeah. Um, well, I love like finger style guitar. If you don't know what that
Right.
is, it's pretty much where you don't use your pick
Uh huh.
and you use your fingers as the picking. And
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to use multiple at a time, not just one finger. So it's a little bit harder, but you play it, it sounds like super nice, and it sounds like multiple guitars are being played at once. So, but
And can you do fingerstyle on an electric guitar? You can, right?
yeah, you can. I just don't think it would sound as good on an acoustic.
Do you have an acoustic and an electric,
Yeah, I do.
and you like the acoustic better?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Interesting.
So just pretty much any like finger style guitar, even not finger style, just I just want to like open up my knowledge of the guitar so I can just pretty much learn all kinds of different songs and stuff.
If you could meet an artist, and like this could be like any type of art, like painting, music, film, who would it be? Like you just get to meet three. We'll give you three because there's a lot of different artists. And I'll go first so you guys have time to think.
Okay.
I would want to meet Leonardo da Vinci, and hopefully his voice would be translated to English. I would want to meet art. I don't know. Like I want to meet like these like my favorite rappers, but I feel like I don't know. I'm not sure if they're like good people. Like I don't want to meet somebody like I'm not gonna get along with. But I think I'll meet Logic because like that dude's like as open as he can get. Like he's just a sad dude. So I don't think he's gonna be mean or anything. And I'm gonna call sports an art because I do think that like golf, especially golf's an art. Like it's just pretty. I'd want to meet Kevin Durant, I think. Kevin Durant. No, I want to meet Troy Polamalu. You guys don't know who that is? I'm gonna give a little background. He was a strong safety for the Steelers from 2006 to 2014, maybe. Very good player.
Did you say golf was this like
Art? Yes, I did.
dang?
I think sports in general
We
are
have
like a form of art.
a golf episode now.
Because like we could do a golf episode. Like I wanted to golf. I wasn't to do the golf team this year or last year, but Depp left. I was like, man. And Depp left because of the coronavirus, so we couldn't even do it anyways. But still,
Yeah,
that was.
so it was already messed up.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, Manny, three artists you want to meet.
All right. Three artists I want to meet. Probably Eminem is my first one. Second one, probably some like childhood artists I always want to meet. John Cena,
Oh my god.
And then the third one, who else I want to meet? Probably Adam Sandler.
Dude, I should have picked Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is my favorite actor of all time. I Everybody hates on him too. Like his like, I'm not gonna lie to you. He doesn't have a lot of film masterpieces, other than Uncut Gems. Because if you haven't seen Uncut Gems, it's on Netflix. You need to watch it. His best movie of all time. But he seems like just like a funny person. But anyways, what about you, Ben?
The first person I would meet would probably be Sean James. You probably don't know who he is. He's like he's not very big and popular. He's like a guitarist. and
Mhm.
he plays like kind of like that finger style songs that I really like. So I'd
Mhm.
love to get a chance to meet him. Um, I would also want to meet what's his name? I forgot. He makes movies like Once Upon a Time and
I know who you're talking about.
Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino? Yeah.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. I would want to meet him just because I love his movies. I'm a huge fan of him.
Mhm.
I
And
I don't think I have a third person. I don't know
you
who
don't
else.
have a. Okay, where I was going with this is, have you guys seen the movie Saw, the Saw series, I guess?
Yeah.
I think I've seen one movie.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna choose to save one of your people. Ben, you can't do this, of course. So
Okay.
me and Manny are gonna choose to save one of your people, and then the other two people, they're gonna do like a tug of war, but like tied in the middle is like a double-edged blade. So whoever loses gets stabbed. Kind of crazy. Manny, who would you save and who would you leave to like play the tug of war?
Uh, I'm definitely gonna save Adam Sandler and and what's it called Eminem and John Cena could have a little tug of war.
Oh wait, that wouldn't make sense because then whoever the winner is. All right. Never mind. Instead of a knife, it's a gun, and whoever like wins tug of war and gets the gun. So Eminem would die in this scenario.
Yeah, because John Cena, he's in the Marine. He was in the Marines, I think.
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Also, he's humongous.
He's
Uh,
humongous. I don't know if he was in the Marines. I just know like that was like his gimmick for a while. I don't know if he actually was. I'm not sure.
I
I don't
mean, I
know.
know he. I think he made some like Marine movies. I'm pretty sure too.
Oh, he made like. Mhm. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
But
But I
wait,
said
why would you save Adam Sandler over the other two?
that's a good
Because
point.
all right. So Adam Sandler is like the freaking, like one of the greatest actors alive in my opinion. And I want some more movies from him. So I might have to save him.
That's it. I don't know if he's still on this deal with Netflix. Actually, I don't know if like the last Hubie Halloween was his sixth movie in a six-movie deal. Hopefully, it's not because I think I need one more too. I need more from Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's just Happy Gilmore. I watched that all the time when it was on Netflix. Big Daddy, it's back on Netflix. Just classics, bro. But for me, I said Logic, Leonardo da Vinci, and I said did I say Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
All right, I would save Leonardo da Vinci because gotta bring him back to the modern era. I would like to see like I was just like I don't know. See what this yesterday like I just like I don't know. I'm a weird person. Like I read you guys like a journal entry from like last year. Like can't even lie to me. That was weird. Like it was a little weird little entry. It was like an actual novel, like a page from like I don't know, an artistic biography. But I was sitting on the couch yesterday. I was like looking at my dogs. I was like looking at my dog sitting next to my mom, and all I could think of was like, wow, this is kind of like Castle Crashers. We pick up these little animals that follow us around. They don't even speak our language. Like we just have this like unspoken bond. This is so off topic, but I would love to see what Leonardo da Vinci thinks of the world now. I think that'd be very interesting. And so I would put Logic and Kevin Durant in the tug of war. Not sure who would win. I think Logic would win because Kevin Durant's pretty skinny. Logic, he's gotten bigger over the years.
How do you think Leonardo would think of the world? Do you think he'd be like disappointed, or you think like this is amazing?
I think he'd be extremely disappointed. I think honestly, creativity's dead. You know,
Yeah, but wouldn't you
if
think
you,
that? I've honestly thought about this. Like, what if you brought someone from like 200 years ago into the world and like showed them what happened?
mhm.
But I would always imagine that they would be like just overwhelmed by the technology that we've created, like cars and airplanes and like
I
all
think he, I
computers
think
and
he'd probably
stuff.
cry. Honestly,
Huh?
I think he'd probably cry like some happy tears because like I don't know if he created the first model airplane where it was like a little hang glider.
Yeah.
But to tell him like this came from your original idea, like that would blow his mind, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy. And like, we tell him like, because we don't know who his muse was for the Mona Lisa, right? Right? Like, we don't know who the muse is.
Yeah.
Like to tell him like, dude, people still wonder who you drew here. Like, can you tell us about this person? I feel like he'd like find it like, why do you care about this one person? Because like, there's so many paintings that like, I don't know. I'm not trying to belittle Leonardo da Vinci's achievements, but like, there's so many people who could paint a portrait. Why is that portrait the Mona Lisa? You know what I mean? Why have such a big
Yeah.
acclaim?
I see where you're going with that. Why is just like this portrait of a person?
The portrait to be. And I don't know. I think you'd also be a little sad because I'm pretty sure he was Catholic. I think growing up in the Renaissance, I think you have to be. I think he'd be like, I don't know, kind of throwing holy water on everyone. I don't think it kind of fits the. I guess it does. I don't know, because a lot of those people like found nudity as this like virtue. I guess I think that's like what it came across in their paintings. Now you have TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like my lack of creativity. Like I guess TikTok videos would be a form of art, but like you lip sync someone else's audio.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
creative
just
anymore.
following trends.
Although it is kind of like, I don't know. Do you guys consider yourselves creative people?
Like creative, like I guess I'm kind of creative on Minecraft, you know what I'm saying?
No, dude. I got back into Minecraft. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been playing it. Built this house, and like right next to my house, there's this like huge mine where there's this like, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like underground castle stronghold. There's a stronghold, mob spawners and stuff. Built the nether portal right next to my house and survival. It's going good. It's going good. Actually, come to think of it, I had a dream last night about Minecraft, and I was actually in creative. It's kind of crazy. I have like multiple dreams. I don't remember. But continuing, Ben, do you think you're a creative person? 1 through 10. I guess it's a spectrum.
Ooh, 1 through 10. I am pretty creative at some times, but other times I just sit down and do nothing. So I would give myself like a 6, like a solid 6.
I was thinking while you're saying that, I think like a 6.5 or a 7. No, I feel like
Maybe 6.5 if I'm like having a good day. Because sometimes like, yeah, like you already know, like I play the guitar. Sometimes like I come up with my own music and
mm,
sometimes it can sound pretty good.
like I don't think I'm creative in the way like, oh, there's a wall in your way. What are you gonna do? Like I would probably just walk around it or like say, wow, I can't get past this wall. I'm not the type of person like make a climbing harness and then climb over the wall. Like that's not me. But I don't know. I think I have some outside the box ideas or thoughts sometimes. Like I said, make me creative. So I'd say like a 6.5, 7. Because like I don't know. I'm gonna ask a question. Like this is just like a question I just have all the time. When you do 1 through 10, are you supposed to do it in the American school system grading scale, or is it in a different scale than that? Like 10 being an A plus, 9 being an A minus, and so on.
I
Oh,
guess
you
that's
know,
how I always thought about it.
That's how you think about it?
Yeah.
What you, Manny?
I remember. Wait, wasn't that in like elementary school or something like that?
What?
Like that grading system or something like that?
Dude, we still
Or
have that grading system.
no way. All right, but what's called?
No way.
All right, what's called? To answer your question, I would definitely think that like 10 would be the highest, cause like that's a higher number, and then
Like you
one
can't
for
get
the
past
lowest.
10.
Yeah, but like then I'll ask you this follow-up question because I think we're on the same page. Is 5 a good score, 1 through 10, or an okay score?
Oh,
That'd be like
uh,
an average for me. I would think that would be like the average person gets that.
All right.
yeah, I would
All
agree
right.
with that.
So then it doesn't follow the grading scale because a 7 would be average in the American school system.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It wouldn't. So no.
So then I think I'm still like a 6.5. I think I'm like above average creativity because there's just some people that like just walk around. Can't think of you like robots. Well, I remember talking to like bring some back from like 200 years ago and like thinking of today. I remember being like a child, like 6. I'm like 6, walking around my DS, and I thought like, this is the pinnacle of humanity. Like just like to think how much has changed from being 6 to 11 years later. Like now we can't even go outside. That's crazy. Wait, what year was that? 11 years ago, 2011. I remember 2012. Like I don't know, remember what the date was. I don't know if it was like New Year 2012. Remember when there's supposed to be an apocalypse? Did you guys ever believe that? Like in the foreseen apocalypses, apocalypse?
I was like 10 when that happened. Wait, are you just talking about that specific thing or
2012, yeah.
no? Because I was like 10 at the time, so I never even knew what it was. I never heard of it.
Yeah. I thought it was a little weird. I never believed him. Like we didn't. I don't think anybody in my family believed in the apocalypse. Now, low key, everybody says the apocalypse coming in like 50 years. It's kind of crazy to think about. But is it going to be true? Probably not. Is the air going to be really smoky and hard to breathe in? There's a good chance. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't force people to do things. Don't worry. Be happy. And, you know, with that, we're going to go over one last topic and call it the doozy. You need a 5-song playlist for the rest of your life. What are the songs going to be? If you can't think of 5, we'll settle for 3. But I think I'm going to go with Metropolis by Logic, Workout by J. Cole. I'm going to do Redemption Song by Bob Marley. It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. And Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. I think that will get me through. Actually, I'll switch out Metropolis by Logic, and I'll put in Bambi by Jadena. Oh no, Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. That's 5. Manny, what about you?
Mine would be Monster by Skillet, Kryptonite by Three Doors Down, and Whatever You Like by T.I. That's my 3. I don't
Okay.
know about 4 or 5.
What about you, Ben?
I got my 5 written down here.
All right.
Through the Valley by Sean James, Come and Go by Juice WRLD, Wet Sand by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the
That's a fire
People,
song.
and Breeze Blocks by Alt J. Just because some of those songs I've listened to for years, and some of them I just really love.
Okay, so I said Dreams, Rebel Yell, Workout. It Wasn't Me, and I said Redemption Song. I'm gonna take out Redemption Song, and I'm gonna put in Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne, because that song is kind of timeless, and that's like, if there was like a song to kind of like an overall vibe to like cover my high school experience, I feel like I went from like a country music person, like the writers of Stacy's Mom. I feel like that's who I am. I feel like that's who everybody is now. But with that, we are completely out of time this time. Usually we say that we're lying, but today we're completely out of time. You listen to episode 13 of Children in the Basement, or we talked about music and other random things. Hopefully you're back to listen next time. Without that, say adios, and we're out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yo.